In the forest-bound village of Chintapalli, where mist curled through the trees and the scent of wild jasmine lingered in the air, lived a man named Harish, the village flamekeeper. Every evening, without fail, he lit the lamps at the crossroads, temples, and wells. His only tools were a rusty matchbox and a bundle of oil-soaked rags. He wasn't a man of wealth or status. His reward? Leftover food, occasional coins, and quiet smiles. Younger men often scoffed. "Why give your life to this?" they'd say. "There's no fame, no money." But Harish would chuckle and reply, "Loyalty defines character more than reward." The villagers had grown used to his silent service. Travelers counted on the lamps to guide them, elders trusted the light to ward off wild animals, and children whispered ghost stories around the glowing flames. One year, the village was chosen for a government development project. Bright streetlights were erected, concrete paths laid, and a sleek digital clock tower built near the market. Officials praised modernization. One of them, a young officer in polished boots, offered Harish a token of appreciation, a framed certificate and a small pension. "You've done enough," the officer said. "Enjoy your rest. Your lamps are no longer required." Harish took the certificate, bowed, and quietly walked home. He stopped lighting the lamps. The villagers noticed, but no one said anything. After all, the roads were lit now, weren't they? Weeks passed. Then came the cyclone. Winds howled through the trees, tearing down the electric wires. The village plunged into a heavy, unnatural darkness. Phones died. The tower clock stopped ticking. Fear settled like a blanket over Chintapalli. But just when hope seemed lost, tiny orange lights began appearing one by one. Harish had returned. He moved swiftly through the rain, shielding each flame with his bare hands. Oil lamps flared to life, casting long shadows and warm comfort. People left their homes, clinging to one another as they followed the familiar trail of light to the school building, now the emergency shelter. The officer approached him, drenched and shivering. "You didn't have to do this," he said softly. Harish looked around at the villagers gathered safely inside. "Yes," he replied, "I did." The power was eventually restored, but from that day on, each home kept a traditional lamp at its doorstep. Not for light, but to remember a man who gave without asking, who stayed when he was told to leave. And Harish? He continued his walk every evening, not for reward, but because it was simply who he was. Because true character is not revealed by what we earn, but by what we give, loyally, quietly, and without condition. Because loyalty defines character more than reward.